Hello, I'm BX Toycat, and welcome back to episode 24, I believe, of my TU35 Let's Play. I, again, believe. Getting a little more unsure of those numbers every single episode. Either way, though, this is the Let's Play where I have been building a city, as well as some houses and some other stuff. But yeah, it's a Let's Play where, mostly for the big part, I've been building a city and having quite a bit of fun with that. However, today we have two major things I want to work on. First of all, I want to finally just get ahead and actually get some villages moved in. I've got the apartment places for them to live. I've got all of that stuff sorted, but I don't have actual villagers living here and multiplying and doing all that crazy stuff. Tonight, I figure, will be the night I actually make a change about that. I don't know if I have the gold and the apples and all this stuff, but I know I have, I believe, a fermented spider eye somewhere, which we can put inside there, make some splash pressure weaknesses, and at least try and do something. So yeah, we're going to try and make our first villager tonight. I don't know if we need 2 or 1, but we'll try and do 2 if we can, but worst case scenario, we do 1. And then, yeah, that's going to be that. But also, we're going to be building a forge in this episode. I went to the Nether, and I got a bunch of Nether brick, or I got a bunch by Nether brick standards, because mining Nether brick is really tricky, because the Nether is just full of things that want to murder you. And the thing about the overworld is the overworld at night has things that want to murder you, but the Nether really wants to kill you. And yeah, but being able to avoid that for a whole like 96 blocks of, or 94 blocks of Nether brick, I think that counts for something. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be building mostly using slabs, because I think that's just easier. We also have, by the way, on us some Nether brick fences, which I think will be useful, and also we have some stone, which I'm going to use for stone slabs, because I'm going for like a giant blacksmith kind of design, or like a blast blacksmith, if you will, because you know the term blast forge. I always hear that. I don't honestly know what it means. I know it's something to do with like pumping air in there, but it sounds awesome, and that's what I'm going to be calling this, because again, the name sounds cool enough that I don't even need to be accurate to get it right. I just know there needs to be some form of major lava source, and for that lava source, I think what we should do is use some stone brick, or yeah, I said stone brick in point. We'll use some stone brick. I think stone brick would make sense inside like the Nether brick we'll use for the rest, because I think again blast forge. I'm just making up words here at this point, but I think it makes sense to kind of like have a big flow of lava going along here. So we'll make this like the outside and this the inside. Actually, wait, we'll have like half slabs, or if we just have these blocks around here, so we make a bunch more of these stone bricks, then we can have this really cool kind of lava flow effect, and it should be pretty awesome. So yeah, during the daytime we'll be working on this, and then during the night we'll get some villagers in, and it should be a pretty cool multi-purpose day. This is the wrong side I'm going down. There we go, now we get some more stone brick, and this should probably be enough to actually get some form of real work done. And there we go, boom, we just need to go like this, and then maybe a couple more blocks, and then we have like a big pit of lava spewing out from here. So that just means we need to get 2 lava for that, and then probably cover a decent amount of this area in lava, and then around that we'll have what is the actual forge area. We'll have some big pillars, we'll use these, these slabs we just made to make it look like a blacksmith, and then everything should be good and wonderful. That's the hope. Let's just go with it and see what happens, as always is the plan. So yeah, with that said, today while we build this blast forge thing, and also get some zombies later on tonight, I wanted to talk, also we're going to have to get rid of these dead bushes, but because I'm going to try and be a little bit better about them, I'm going to use shears, and I'm going to put them somewhere. I don't know where, but they're everywhere. Let's just get rid of them, put them somewhere safe, and if we ever need them, which we won't, then we'll have somewhere to put them. But yeah, with that said, what I wanted to talk about today, while we build the blast forge, is really kind of like, I guess, it sounds kind of weird and lame this way, but perfection in some way. Because while I was in, I think I mentioned I was in New York a couple of weeks ago, right? But yeah, while I was there and just spending a lot of time, like, I guess, self-reflexively thinking, because that's what you do when you're in places where, you're surrounded by people. There's something, honestly, about the idea of being surrounded by people that makes, I think makes people more kind of like, more inwards thinking, like, if you're surrounded, if you meet one person on a country road somewhere, you're probably going to say hi, you're going to do all this sort of stuff and blah, 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 blah. But if you meet, if you're in a carriage full of 100 people on, like, the subway or something, you don't speak to any of them. That's kind of the rule. And it's interesting that humans work that way. It's something that I've always found interesting at the very least. But yeah, the point being is that because of that, there was a lot of time where I just kind of reflexively thought about a few things. I don't know if reflexively is the right word. But yeah, and one of the things I was thinking about is kind of perfection, because there's a lot of areas in I guess like human life where we've kind of collectively decided, yeah, this thing right here, this is perfection. So to name some examples of this. Also, I think I want this to be a block up, because now I can't place blocks unless they're on the other half of this, and now we break them, it breaks the whole thing. Yeah, that's not what I want at all. I want it to be another half block up, which is going to be really tricky to manage, but I think that just means we go up like that, and then, yeah, this is what I want instead. So we'll either replace that, or we'll leave that being the one. We'll make that like the actual official entrance by making it lower. There we go. And then this way we can place blocks on top. But yeah, back to what I was saying. There's a lot of areas where we kind of have worked out the perfect way to do something. You know, like I guess there are certain fields where, like maths, for instance, there is a correct way to do certain things. If you're not doing it the correct way, you're doing it an incorrect way. Is that correct? You know, there are certain ways to you know, there are the most efficient ways to do certain things, even in Minecraft. Like, for example, enchanting, you shouldn't let your XP get above 30, because that's kind of wasted XP. What you should do is you should go to an enchantment table as soon as you hit level 30, and you should just enchant something, whether it's a book, whether it's whatever it is. We don't have any books. Oh, wait, what we do have on us is 3 diamond ore, because I need to make a second diamond to actually get fortune, because now I have silk touch. I can actually grab them. I still need fortune though to actually do something about that. So we'll get 3 diamonds, which gives us more unnecessary XP. We'll use it to craft a diamond pickaxe, and then we'll see what we can get on there. There we go. Isn't that me being nice and relevant? So diamond pickaxe. Also, while we're here, we need a bunch more nether brick slabs anyway. It seems like we're going to run out of those pretty soon. Okay, we got 96. That should do something good. And yeah, let's enchant this. Let's see what we get, and let's talk about efficiency. Well, efficiency 4. Efficiency 3, unbreaking. I guess, honestly, at this point, because... Actually, is there no lapis nearby? Really, I should keep a big stack in that chest. Like, I thought I already did that. I thought I kept loads of books and stuff in there. But yeah, we'll go back to the house anyway, because there's probably something we're missing. Like, you know, yeah, we'll look around, we'll find something, and that way it'll be a good, efficient trip. Yeah, go efficiency. But yeah, with that said, there's a lot of areas in life where we kind of have worked out the best thing, but there's also a lot of things where I wonder if we just have done pretty good and assume that's kind of it. Because the thing is you know, it's actually a really popular thing to assume that, yeah, also, we do have enough gold and apples for golden apples, so that's why we came back here, because we wanted to do this. That is the reason, and look how smart we are for doing that. We're just so good at this. So 2 golden apples is what we need, which is 16, I believe, so put 3 back. Then we can make two of those. Also, we need to get a spider eye, just in case we don't have one, and then we need a mushroom, and then something else. And then that way we can go do the whole thing tonight. See, nice and efficient. Getting everything done at once, doesn't that just feel better? And we've also got a dead bush stack in there for some reason. I don't remember doing that at all. So yeah, we'll find some mushrooms, which I believe are in here. Actually, we don't have any. Oh, I think that might be the reason I don't have a. Because we can make golden apples just fine, right? But to get the fermented spider, we need to kill a spider. We need to get some sugar, which we can easily do, and we need a mushroom, which I think we need to go to the Nether for. So, you know, we'll have to go and do that at some point, won't we? You know what, should we do it now? Like, nighttime's coming. There's no point wasting nighttime if we need to do it during the daytime. You know what, yeah, I'll stick to my logic. So we'll just get some lapis, go back to the enchantment. we'll take all the lapis, in fact, back to the enchantment table. Okay, there's 52 in here. I was like, oh god, we don't have any. But we'll take the lapis back to the enchantment table. Then we'll go to the Nether, get a single mushroom, because we can get a spider eye easily. Like, I'm sure that was one of the chests I just missed. We can get spider eyes easily. We can get sugar easy. But mushrooms, I don't know where they actually are kept. So there we go. Let's do this all in once. Getting a little bit distracted, but sometimes getting distracted is the way you get things done the best. Because honestly, this is something I kind of noticed in my workflow. If you let yourself get distracted, if it's by something like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna, oh, also silk touch again. This is like a real problem I'm creating for myself. But you know, if you let yourself get distracted by certain things, it's going to be useless. Like, if you get distracted by your phone and suddenly it's like, oh, now I'm playing Hearthstone instead of, you know, doing whatever I should be doing. That's going to be pretty terrible. But sometimes, I guess this is, if you're trying to do creative stuff anyway, sometimes the distractions lead you to the best places. And as long as you try and control them and you make sure that it's not like, this is going to leave me here so I can just play video games or do this or do that, then I think you'll be in a pretty good place in that. So, yeah, sometimes it's good to let yourself get distracted. Or maybe I'm just trying to trick you. Maybe today I've decided, you know what? I don't have a purpose in the world. I'm just going to distract people. That can be my goal today. Because if I distract... I mean, if you think about it logically, if you just distract the wrong person... Because in the same way that everyone wants to do good, right? Like, that everyone likes to believe that what they're doing is in some way massively beneficial to the world. And that's good. I think it's good that we like to all believe we're helping. And most of us... Oh, I've got a phone call. I've got a new phone, and I haven't heard this one before. It's pretty catchy. I like it. Anyway, staying on point. Everyone wants to believe they're doing something good for the world, right? But logically speaking, not everyone can. Just most people can, or a decent majority, I'd say at the very least. But one of the things about this, therefore, is that because not everyone can, some people might be best just distracting people who do bad for the world. Because, some people do things that actually negatively affect the world rather than positively. Also, I thought finding mushrooms in the Nether was a really easy task, but now I'm not so sure I know how to do it at all. What drops mushrooms? That should be an easy thing to find out. I guess mushrooms. We don't have a single mushroom around here, which is kind of a bummer if you ask me. But yeah, we find mushrooms. Usually it's just like a go indoors and they'll find you type of deal, and we're now withered. But yeah, it's not quite so simple today. So I guess we'll just get some lava while we're here. We might have to give up on the dream of making the potion because, oh man, free of the blazes in front of me. We might have to give up on the dream of making ourselves a weakness potion and actually getting some zombies tonight. I don't think it should have to be that way. I think maybe if we just go up high, we'll find something. Usually that's how it'll be. But yeah, staying on point. I think some people might generally serve the world better by distracting enough people that you distract someone bad. I don't know what the maths is on that. I don't know if if you distract enough people doing good that it eventually works out, or maybe there are some people in certain fields. But either way, just in case someone out there's like, what, I just don't like helping people, but I also want to help people at the same time. Maybe you should distract people, and maybe that's what I've been doing this entire time. Maybe I realized that I just don't enjoy helping people, but I want to help people. So now all I do is that I distract people. It's not that. That'd be a really convoluted way. Also, you probably shouldn't tell people your master plan. Although, actually, if you say it sarcastic enough, maybe people believe that it's not true. So that's a lesson and 2 and 3 all in one for you. But yeah, so while I was talking about perfection some more. By the way, we got mushrooms over here. That's why I was doing this super weird thing. So we got the mushrooms. Now we just need to get sugar, which is just sugar cane. And then we need to get out of here, which was probably going to be the hardest part of that. Do we have a big stack of something? Okay, it looks like we're using granite to get around here. Okay, so let's just not be on fire. That sounds good. Let's just keep on hopping and hope that... Okay, so this, as you can see, we have to build to that island. It's going to be really tricky to build upwards because it was soul sand making the bridge. And then as long as a ghast doesn't get me, I'll be fine. Yeah, that's awesome. Now we just need to find a way back to the portal, which, again, actually is a surprisingly tricky task. We're going to be knocked off here, and it's going to suck. So bad. Okay, as you can see, portal's over there. But, yeah, I was thinking about perfection, how there's a lot of things where we believe, at the very least, that we've kind of done it the best it can be done. Is that going to... I want to get Return to Sender, because I don't think I have on Xbox One. There we go. Well, evidently I have it already. That's nice. Well, I got some ghast tears from it. Which I will keep those around because I feel like, we need to just get out of here. Let's do that first. Let's worry about this other stuff second. So let's just walk over to the portal. I should be able to find it pretty easily because I didn't run that far away from it. And I have a big granite trail. There we go. We follow the granite trail and it leads us to the portal. Awesome stuff. So let's just get away from this ghast. My life is kind of a little bit dangerous right now. We'll get the cooked pork chop out. We'll eat the cooked pork chop because we'll die otherwise. And now we just have to run past the wither skeletons which spawn in front of me. Awesome stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of places where we like to believe we found perfection. And I always wonder like why there are so many things where we haven't. Like for instance, think about candy. That's the American term for it, I hope. Snacks that you eat because you're like, I'm kind of a little hungry, but not really. Or stuff they just eat because, it's sweet and I want something sweet. That's the reason I always eat snacks. I don't know about anyone else, but like, how commercials for like, I'll just say it, like Snickers and stuff. It's always like, you're hungry, but only a little bit, so you need this. For me, that's never the case. Like if I'm eating a chocolate bar, it's because I want to eat a chocolate bar, and I'm probably specifically not hungry because that makes it way, way worse. Like they taste terrible if you're actually hungry, by the way. But anyway, staying on point a little bit more. There's so many different brands of it though. Like there's 200 brands of chocolate, and there's a lot of overlap between them, which tells me that not only have people not worked out what their favorite one is yet, also we have such a mess we have to deal with here. And did I even get the ghast powder in the end? I didn't. Well, that was something I should have done. But yeah, now we've got the sugar. We can turn that into actual sugar over here. Oh, we have to wait. How do we? Oh, we didn't grab any because we had no inventory space. Okay, time is running out, but I'm gonna get this done tonight. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be good stuff. Can we make sugar in the inventory? We can. So 2 sugar. Then we make a fermented spider eye using a spider eye, as you might expect. go to the brewing stand, and today we're going to get this task done. It's going to be wonderful. There's so many brands of so much overlap, which makes me think that we haven't even decided. Do I not have any spider eyes lying around anywhere? What did I do with them all? Okay, so we'll bring this out just in case it's necessary, and then we'll put a stack of netherrack and polished granite away. Put this in there. Take this out because we need the food. Boom. Okay, so we're working here. We're getting stuff done. We need to go out, kill a spider, make a fermented spider eye, brew some potions, find a zombie. All in the next 4-ish minutes. Oh, okay, all in the next 2 minutes. It's doable. We're gonna try. You know, like sometimes Minecraft is about, or it's indeed life as well. It's about setting yourself challenges, and even if you think you've got only a decent chance of succeeding, trying to succeed, it feels good. I think. So that's what we're gonna try and do here today. Okay, we got the spider eye. That's really good. It's like 1 in 3 drops. So you know, the fate is with us. Now we just need to find a zombie. Preferably 2, zombie villager that is, which is a 1 in 20 chance. And if we can just do that before the end of the night, we'll be good. In fact, have I brewed the potion already? No, I haven't. So we need to find some water. I do actually have some water on me. We can quickly splash down. So we'll make like a water source somewhere around here. Should we just put it in the hole there? Let's just put it in the hole there. Just for now. We need a better solution long term. But for now, that works. Then we need to grab the bottles that we just saw. After we eat some cooked pork chops so we can run around. The fermented spider eye is an easy bit, but again, we gotta focus one step at a time, so grab the 2 bottles out of here. Oh yeah, I commented on how they both stacked on the same thing, but for some reason, they both count separate. Now we throw those back in there, we get 2 special magic potions. Then we get a fermented spider eye to go in there with them. Oh, I didn't get the brown mushrooms! Was my inventory full that entire time? Please don't tell me that was the case. Please don't tell me I did this amazing trip to the Nether. That means nothing now. Okay, so what we can do is we can find a zombie villager. We can hide him inside, because this isn't working well tonight. Yeah, I think the dream with the zombie villager. Oh no, okay, we get one inside and it's all gonna work. Okay. So it doesn't matter where we get one inside, or it kind of does actually. It has to kind of be inside the village. So zombie villager, no, zombie. Zombie villager, no. There's 2 over there. We've got a little bit of time. It's a 1 in 20 chance. So between them, like a 10% chance. Then yeah, so trying to achieve stuff is always good. And also, we like to believe we have perfection on a lot of things, but we kind of don't for most things. So yeah, these zombies won't go back to zombie villagers if we heal them. It has to be one of the zombies with the weird villager-looking faces, which we don't have tonight, but we've got a whole night to go back to doing that whole thing we should be doing. And we can do it tomorrow. That's really what I was going for here. Speeding through it tonight would have been nice, but tomorrow is always a night we can try. Anyway, we need to go get some brown mushrooms, which we kind of we left behind. And while we're there, we can get the lava for the blast forge, and it all works out in the end anyway. But yeah, there's so many things like that where we have like 200 brands, and I feel like we should have like just the perfect chocolate bar. You should go to the store, and there should be perfect chocolate bar with nuts, perfect chocolate bar with like nougat. Is nougat the way you say that thing? Whatever that weird stuff is. But yeah, so there should be one with nougat, and then one with like nuts, one with like coconut, and then maybe that should be it. Or one without any for free, and then that should be the chocolate bar shelf. But instead, no, there's like 200, and it gets really complex because they're like better brands, but then the big brands are there instead. I don't know. I feel like we could have the perfect chocolate bar, but like we have someone needs to just work out the perfect one and then make that a thing, and then we can go from there. And that's what I'm saying. There's a few things like that where I feel like we should have done that already. Like we should work out the perfect dinner, or the perfect food. That should be a thing, right? But instead, also I'm gonna knock you off very impolitely. Actually, I could totally do that to get 3 drops without angering zombie pigmen. I mean, really, I might as well just anger them because it's not too big a deal. But still, I could do it, and that's all that counts. So I don't have the brown mushrooms for some reason. But there are probably more around here. Okay, I didn't pick them up, which is a little bit embarrassing. Just a little bit. So string, even though it is a magical block, we will drop that for the brown mushrooms. In fact, we'll grab a few while we're here. Oh, there's red ones here too. We could start a mushroom farm in the overworld. I'm not going to for now, because we've got things we need to get back to. But still, it's a nice idea, right? I think so. So yeah, we'll use the 8 netherrack to just stack ourselves. In fact, we need to stack ourselves anywhere. We don't really need to. Yeah, this will just be the part of the Nether I went to that one time for brown mushrooms. Side note, my Nether's really, really cool and exciting because it's like a medium-sized one. And like I haven't been inside a Nether that's been large or something like that yet. So like I really do like enjoy the exploration kind of part of the experience. I think it's pretty cool. I should probably what I should do is I should have a Nether portal where the you know, the ocean monument is, that I spent all that time on, and then have a Nether portal here. That'd be a really cool idea. Anyway, stay back on my to finally finish off my topic. There's a few things like that where I wish we'd kind of worked out the perfection thing, but then I realized, you know, there's just no one working on it. There's no one working on the perfect food, the one that makes you go, this hit the taste buds in all the perfect ways. Because I mean, there is a science behind food, right? And everyone has different preference, but your taste buds should be stimulated by the same stuff. So if anyone out there is like, I don't have a purpose in life right now, then either one, you should annoy people, because you might just annoy the right person, the wrong person, and that might do more good. Like, I mean, you know, if something, if you were to annoy the right person at the right time, maybe you could change the course of history. But if you want to work on something more constructive, maybe what you should. Oh, we didn't get lava. Okay, should we go? We've done that enough times. Let's try and find some lava below the ground, because I know I like deliberately dig holes. I deliberately leave lava just for this one purpose. So we might as well take advantage of it. So yeah, let's hop in a hole over here. There's gonna be a big lava pit somewhere nearby. At least I hope so. Okay, there we go. And this is doing a good thing for the world, because now the lava's further away. So wasn't that nice? Now we've got 2 bits of lava. We can work on the blast forge, and things can be wonderful. But yeah, that's kind of the conclusion of my thought, I think. I might have got distracted. But to be fair, we went to the Nether, which is kind of a distracting thing, if you ask me. Oh, also, we can make the spider right now. Yeah, wasn't that cool? I know that for me that was a very satisfying moment. I know for a lot of you it's just like, well, that's the thing you just did. I've done that several times before. But I mean, when starting from scratch, which is what I did 23, 27 episodes ago, somewhere between those two numbers, I assume. Starting from scratch means that there's a lot of things that you're kind of used to having that you just kind of can't, and it's fun to have the challenges. Again, I really think challenges are what being challenged is one of the strongest of feelings to have, and there aren't really many good opportunities to challenge yourself in life. Like, think about it. Like, most of the time you're challenged, it's because your boss is like, you have to do this, and if you don't, well, guess what? Your family starves. Or, well, realistically, it's just like, well, you're going to do this, and if you don't, I'll be disappointed. But, you know, like, the realism kind of thing is like, yeah, there's a lot of situations where you're challenged, but they're all, like, high-stress challenge. Whereas video games, you can make it as high-stress or as low-stress as you want. I could be like, okay, guess what? I don't do this by the end of today, then and so something terrible happens here. But realistically, it's just like a fun little thing that I did, and I think it's pretty cool. I didn't get that challenge done tonight, but like running around at the fastest speed you can, trying to get something done in as little time as possible, it feels good. It feels good. So anyway, now we've put the 2 lava here, and we've got the blast furnace. Well, the lava part of the blast furnace working anyway. This will probably have to be removed because I want it to spew everywhere, kind of like that. And then we'll kind of surround it with nether brick slabs, because there's no point having it underneath that. But we can totally do something like this, where it looks like it's a deliberate part of our design thing. Or we could have like furnaces inside there, and then our argument can be it makes the furnaces hotter or something. Yeah, that's a cool idea. So yeah, all we have to do now is just finish up this bottom layer. We should probably finish up that corner there too, actually. Well, we're here anyway, you know. So we've got a few blocks up like this. We have to build a block to get on top here, but just build a few blocks up like this. This is going the layer down on purpose, as it turns out. But then everything else is on the layer on top, like so. Build across there. And then on top of this, we want to then put the stone slabs. And that's all wonderful. Yeah, that seems good. That seems good. So, this kind of isn't a complete building. It's kind of a wireframe for building. Which, if you ask me, is one of the coolest ways to do stuff. Like, I think the wireframe idea is always kind of cool. And then we'll make... Also, why doesn't it let me place slabs in front of me? Like, it's a little bit glitchy about that. But yeah, then we place some slabs in front of it. Kind of like you would in a regular blacksmith. I'm hoping we have enough slabs, but I know we don't. But I'm really just believing that it might go far enough. It didn't go far enough. And yeah, now we've got a decent amount of area to work with. We just need to fill in as much of the space as we can. And then we can see what the place will look like when it's done. Again, we don't really have the furnace kind of ingredients, we just have a big lava spewing thing. But I think it looks pretty cool. Plus, it's a light source. Plus, this is kind of functioning as my blacksmith for the whole village. So if I get a blacksmith to move in, we'll try and get him to, like, live around here somehow. I don't know how we'll do that, but we'll try. And, yeah, in general, I think we made some good progress today. We went to the Nether. We got the fermented spider eye, which, by the way, let's actually make that into potions. Which we're now going to... Oh, we don't even have gunpowder yet. That's something we need to consider. Tomorrow night, or the next time we're out and doing something at night, which will be next episode, we'll be getting some zombie villagers. We'll be converting them. It'll be wonderful. We've got the golden apples. We've got the places for them to live. Everything's sorted. We just need a bit of gunpowder, which we can do in between next episode and this one. Wait, this episode and next one. But anyway, I hope you did all enjoy today's episode. It was a bit more disjointed than normal, but again, hopefully you will think that's cool. And if you don't, then let me know with the comments. And if you do, let me know with the comments. Other than that, like the video if you did like it, share if you liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if subscribed, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Oh, the point I wanted to raise was that, this is what I missed, but, like, I think it's kind of important, is, like, every now and then I'm like, what if I have taught everything there is that's valuable, like, in Minecraft? Like, again, I've made, like, 2,000 videos, and I'm like, maybe I've covered everything. And I think it's important to, like, kind of just reassess and be like, maybe you haven't. Always ask the counter question, and maybe you'll be somewhere good. Or if you think that I have made every video there is to make about Minecraft console, let me know with the comments. I've said the word comments too much. So for now, I'll leave you all to enjoy your dinners or breakfast, depending on what time of day you watch this. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.